Hello everyone and welcome to Anything Joe's. Today we are going to be reviewing the Cobra Trooper. This is figure number 11 in the line. It is also a Cobra Island figure. This is one of my favorites so far. I love troop builders in every line that I collect. I like to get the troop builders. So this was built for me. That's what I'm going to say. It has so many options, variations that you can change that you could set a squad of these and it wouldn't look identical. They've done a great job on it, and I am really excited to kind of show you guys a little bit about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break him down. I'm going to start by pulling some of his accessories off, and we'll go from there, okay? So first, we're going to pull his rifle out. Really cool looking gun. I think it looks the right mix of futuristic, but also realistic. The long peg looks like it is set up so you can put it into a slot on his back so he can carry it around. I wish there was a little bit more detail, maybe a little more like a dry brush or something to really make them pop, because the molding is actually fantastic on it. The gun itself is reminiscent of like a G36, but it also looks like a Nerf gun. So that's kind of continuing with the last figure that I reviewed, the Beachhead. Looks like they're kind of using Nerf guns as the template. Like I said, we've got spots here on the back. This is kind of the same way. It's got that long slot there. Looks like you can peg it in right there. So that's cool. This is like the Long Strike, I think is what it's called. It's a Nerf gun sniper. But I think it's a cool mold. I like the scope on the top, being able to see the mag release there. I think it's cool. Really cool. You see, you've got one pistol here. You can pull that out, give it to him. So there's another variation. You've got a knife here up on this pouch. And something that I think is really cool is you can see kind of like a Cobra there on the knife. So I thought that was a really cool kind of piece that they added. You can even see the fang there. Really cool little added detail. And then you have his second handgun here. You have this red kind of shoulder pad, or I guess upper arm. I'm not sure if this is the exact place where it's going, but this felt natural for it, this or the other arm. So that was cool. You can take that off, though, if you wanted to. That's another one of those variations that I was talking about. So you can have one of these being kind of like the squad leader, and then pull it off on the rest of them. A little bit tricky. Trying not to mess it up. Trying not to ruin it on the only one that I've got. But inside, you can see he's got a butterfly joint there, just like the last figure that I reviewed. Very similar. Got the swivel up here on the upper arms. Double jointed elbows can get pretty good, not perfect. Same thing as the Beachhead, which I think the Beachhead and this guy share the same mold. They feel very similar, but they definitely have enough variations that it's harder to tell. The little like gauntlets on the arms, all the little molding and added pieces. It wouldn't surprise me if they are the same base mold, but they are different enough to not feel like it's just a different color. So that's cool. You've got your Cobra logo there, really nice and bright red. I love that. You've got your eyes slit here. I think that's really cool to give it that kind of Cobra look. Looking at the artwork is just amazing on it. But you can, of course, this is another variation. You can take the helmet off. You can see it slides on really easy. It's got kind of this pattern here on the top of the head. It looks really cool. And then the last big variation is you can actually take that off and take his goggles off, and you can see his kind of like snarl almost look. Great job on these eyes. This is honestly one of the best looking face or eye applications. I just think it looks really phenomenal. Looks great. You've got the same body that you have for most of the Joes. You can see that drop down kind of joint there, thigh cut, double jointed knees. See, yep, about the same thing. Can't get all the way there, but pretty good. We've got that shin cut here. Forward-facing pin for rocker on his feet. Can come forward that far, can go down that far. Overall, really cool army builder, troop builder. I wouldn't mind having about 20 or 30 of these, all these different variations that you can make. I think it's great. This might be, I feel like I say it on when I talk about every action figure, this might be my favorite of the line so far. It hits me in that soft spot. I've got 300 different Stormtrooper action figures, so I'm really into troop building. So this is perfect for this line, especially to see kind of how as it goes. This is one that I wouldn't mind if they repack into every case pack. I would buy these. So I'm hoping that they're really easily available. They are coming in a case of 6. These seem to be Target exclusive. I'm hoping that if they release it standard, it's just maybe a slight variation on color or something, because this is great. I can't wait to get Cobra Commander and put him up. Unfortunately, I got that network one, which I thought was going to be the Regal, but of course it's not. So who knows what I'm going to get. Hopefully I do get it soon, because I'm ready to see what they look like together. These are supposed to be coming out on August 14th. Or if you get lucky like me and find somebody that'll sell it to you early, get on eBay, try to find a decent price. Hopefully it's not too much, but this guy is worth getting for sure. I would say get 2 or more, just because it's cool to see the different variations. But if you haven't already, like and subscribe on Anything Joe's. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Join the group on Facebook. We'd love to have you. We'd love to get some discussions going, talking about the line, talking about other things G.I. Joe. And remember, anything's up for discussion and Anything Joe's.